Everybody, this is
This meeting is being recorded.
UI of our project, and this is the home screen where we have most of the featured prompts that are coming in from the database. So you have a bunch of cards that appear on the screen, and once you click on a card, you can see the entire prompt and its title. There are three buttons, which is add to bookmark, edit, and history. History is where you can check the entire history, and you also can rate the prompt based on how you like it. So if you click on add to bookmark, a small icon will comes on the top right of the card, and if you navigate to the bookmarks tab, that particular prompt will be bookmarked for this particular user. You can click on the card again over here and press remove bookmarks. So the bookmark will disappear from here, and the icon will also disappear from the card on the home screen. So if you scroll down at one, in the beginning, 12 prompts will be shown. So you can keep pressing the view more button till the database gets exhausted. The next feature we have is the search feature. So you can go onto the search bar from any tab and search, put in keywords where you can search for the prompt. And the search results will appear on the screen. The search algorithm will be explained by Prashant. Prashant?
Yeah, so we generated embeddings on the prompt and the act. We used a pre-trained BERT model, and we generated embeddings on the prompt and the task and the act, and we used a weighted average and stored them in Melville's database, and we used a inbuilt search algorithm of Melville's database.
Yeah. So now if we go on to the editor window, so this is how the editor window looks, where you can create a new prompt or bring in an already existing prompt. So let's fill in the details of a new prompt. You have to provide the title, the prompt, a description for the prompt, and also a commit message. Only then the save and publish buttons will get enabled. There's this button called Ask GPT where you can where we're using an OpenAI API to get the GPT response of the prompt. And once we are satisfied with the prompt, you can save it. So save will take you to the My Prompts tab where you have the prompts which you have published that appear on top and the prompts which you have only saved. And the saved prompts will not appear in the featured prompts unless you publish them onto the database. So show the database where the prompt is being. Abhinaya, you can take over from here.
So when a prompt is saved, there's no publication date for it. So every time a prompt is saved, you don't publish it, and other users cannot view the prompt. But when you do publish it, the publication date gets updated within the SQL database, and then the embedding gets added to the Milvus, the vector database, so that it's available for search. Save prompt cannot be searched. So at the moment, as you can see, there's no prompt inserted in the Milvus database as it is just saved. Now, if you publish the current prompt,
Um, okay, so this was the prompt that Jeffrey had saved. Now, if I again go to edit it, and if I suppose change it to multiplication, and now if I publish it, it appears in the my published prompts and it is gone from the my saved prompts. And we can also check the backend for this. Abhinaya?
yeah, so here, as you can see, previously the publication date was not there, but now it has been updated to the current time. And if you go to Milvus, you can search for this 192 ID. And previously it wasn't present, but now it has been added with its embedding. Now, if you go to search, you can search for multiplication and you'll find the current prompt as well. Yeah, so it has been updated for search right now. Previously, when it was saved, you can't view this in search. Yeah, Ashita, you can continue.
Yeah, so upon clicking this, you can also view the history since this is newly created from a saved prompt, which was recently published. So in history, you can see that it has no parent and it's a single newly created prompt. But if I derive a prompt from this prompt, suppose if I take a published prompt, multiplication, and derive division out of it, I can also ask GPT to check whether my GPT response is working. And yes, it is. 5 divided by 5 is 1. And if I publish this prompt, it will be published as a new prompt, even though it was derived from multiplication. We can check the backend for this to confirm. Abhinaya, can you explain division?
Yeah, so the same way as like previously when it was saved, here you're directly publishing it from a previously made prompt. So it is created as a new prompt over here, and its parent ID would be the published multiplication. So now this is identified as a separate prompt, and here you'll have an extra ID added to the Milvus database with its embedding. And yeah, can show the
So we can also check for the history of division and verify whether it was derived from multiplication or not. So yes, you can see that this was the root prompt and this is the child prompt. You can also, like, depending upon how you like the prompt, you can also rate the prompts. Like, suppose if I want to rate Linux terminal and I like it a lot, so I rate it as 5. So before it was 3.5 rating, but now it always shows the average rating. After I rated, the average rating has turned to 4. So yeah, and the last functionality that we have is deletion of prompts. So these were the 2 new prompts that I had created and I don't want them anymore, so I can delete them. Now they're gone from my published prompts.
There were 2 multiplications.
Okay, so there was already a multiplication prompt that was existing before, but the new prompts have been deleted. Thank you. Okay, I think